welcome to another West Coast brewery and beer review. My name's Ivan, and I wanted to do something different this time. I'm doing an on-camera review today, so stay tuned for that. And because I am doing an on-camera review, wanted to give you guys a little more information about myself and my relationship with beer. First and foremost, I am a Falcons fan. I hold them very dearly to my heart. They're my number one team and with my number one sport. I'm living here in the craft beer capital of the world, San Diego. We have over 255 breweries as of 2020, and very proud of that fact. That being said, it's made the selection of beer kind of too big, in my opinion, when you're going to a liquor store or even just two different liquor stores down the same block. Sometimes they have different distributors, and unfortunately it makes picking out a new beer intimidating. Offshoot beer company, they're also known as the Brewery online. I've tried them a couple times before, but and I've tried a couple different flavors of them, and that's actually one thing I'm doing here is I am hoping to try different flavors, find out what kind of beer, what kind of IPAs I prefer. With so many, such a revolving selection, it's kind of hard to really find a hop or flavor or style of beer, that I really like. Started out really not enjoying beer too much. So when I first started drinking, I guess I should say, I preferred spirits and liquor, so I would take more shots, things of that nature. When I was drinking beer, I found out that my preference was having one or two, maybe three IPAs. That did the trick for me. I found out that the flavors and the higher ABV was something that I preferred. I drink a lot of water, so volume kind of matters to me. Higher ABV was an attractive quality of IPAs, and to be honest with you, I prefer the flavor of that than a traditional cheap lager. And that being said, I'm not a volume drinker, so the cheap lagers and the traditional beers that everyone knows has never been my cup of tea. That being said, I wanted to introduce Falcons fans and other NFL fans or other beer fans really to some beers here that we have on the West Coast. On the West Coast, unfortunately, we have more of a dry finish to our beers. We have more bitterness to our beers, both of which are not qualities that are my preference or that my palate has grown, fully accustomed to. So this is a great opportunity for, people that are new to IPAs or new to West Coast beers, to follow along and, maybe you'll have a good idea of what to select at your liquor store. Hopefully we can find, the beer that we like, that we can have some confidence in knowing what to pick out while you're, finding beer for yourself, beer to try when you're somewhere new. Dry hopping, guys, if you don't know what that means, all it means is they added the hops towards the end of the process, and all that does is ensure that the consumer gets a good amount of the hops, the full hop flavors that was intended by the brewers. If you do it too early, I guess, in the process, some of those flavors kind of get lost. So it's done at the end so that we get, one of those full hoppy flavors. Stick along here with us at Falcons West with these West Coast brewery and beer reviews as we find our preferences. I'm hoping that we get a good idea of the hops, flavor, and style of beer that we like. We are going to focus a lot on IPAs. From my current experience with them, it does seem that I actually do have a preference for the hazies, as they tend to not be as bitter. Offshoot beer companies, Vision's double dry hopped Hazy IPA. You can see there on the can they have a real cool desert theme going on with this one. They got somebody chilling on a hammock with a few beers. Let's see. Online, I did not find an IBU. It was not on the can anywhere or on the information card that they have at Bevmo. So unfortunately, there is no actual IBU rating just yet. It is 6.9% ABV, and they come in 4 packs of these tall cans. Offshoot Beer Company's Visions Double Dry Hopped Hazy IPA. This one does have a variety of hops in it. You get, honestly, I don't know them off the top of my head. I'll have to list them here above. You get a variety of different hops. So we'll see what we get with this hazy here as I crack it open, take a whiff, and, try it along with you guys. Got a fresh can here. Gonna pour it into my mug, my glass, excuse me. Look at that haziness, guys. That's a hazy there. You can see the color. You can't see through it at all by any means. It's a nice, in person here, it's got a pale golden, kind of a brownish amber to it there. The head of foam here, guys, wow. It's very, very, very small little bubbles in there. Very well carbonated. The hood there, the foam is like an off-white kind of color. I'm getting a lot of fruity citrus notes in the on the nose there. A little piney, a little earthy. Yeah, smells like it's going to be a very, very solid beer here, folks. Again, I have tried a few of their beers before. The other ones were a little lighter in color. They had a very dry finish, in my opinion. So I'm hoping that we get a little more well-rounded, a little more soft mouthfeel with this one. We'll see what happens with the bitterness. Dryness, in my opinion, it enhances the bitterness. 5-10-fold. It is something that is a bit of an acquired taste, in my opinion. So be wary of that with a lot of these West Coast IPAs. You are going to get a lot more dryness, a lot more bitterness out of them. I'm hoping to kind of sort through them, and hopefully I can set up a few playlists that will show you the differences and highlight the different flavors, and hopefully we get to categorize which ones we would like. As I move it around here, it runs off the glass really interestingly. Wow. Get a little swig here. Wow. Yeah, that definitely fruity. I actually get a little bit of a tropical flavor there as well. The citrus definitely stands out as well. Not too bitter, but definitely get some bitterness as some leftover mouthfeel there. I get a little tiny bit of dryness. Not too bad. I've definitely had a lot drier recently. This is actually pretty damn good finish here for a West Coast hazy. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a solid beer here, guys. Definitely recommend trying out. Yeah, well, don't mind me. I'm gonna enjoy this here. Enjoy my Sunday here in sunny San Diego. We've got a beautiful day outside. I'm looking forward to, enjoying some time out with my friends today. So yeah, I'm gonna kick back, enjoy this. I just wanted to take a second to thank you all for watching this video this far along. And if you haven't already, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, and leave a comment on your opinion of this beer if you tried it already. If you haven't, then please leave a recommendation for the next beer to try. Thank you for watching another West Coast brewery and beer review. Now back to the review. All right, now had some time to drink this beer here, and as I finish her up, wanted to give you guys my final rating. Yeah, very solid beer here. Give this one, between a 7 and an 8. Probably a little bit better than my last, review here. I had 3 of them, 3 different beers. This one here probably trumps all 3 of those. So I got to give this one probably at least a 7.5, 8 out of 10. Definitely recommend giving this one a try, guys. Offshoot Beer Company's Visions Double Dry Hopped Hazy IPA. Stay tuned for more West Coast brewery and beer reviews. I'm Ivan. Thank you for watching.